From ABC7, this is Eyewitness News.
From young children playing soccer or t-ball to college athletes, youth sports is the focus of a conference this week at Loyola Marymount University. It's the second annual Sport at the Service of Community Conference, grown from an initiative launched by the Vatican.
And one of the featured speakers is the president and CEO of the LA84 Foundation, Renata Simril, and she joins us right now to talk to us about it. And how did this conference come about?
Well, Pope Francis is a huge sports fan, and 2 years ago he launched the first global conference on sport at the Service of Humanity in the Vatican. I was honored to represent LA84 Foundation for attending, and it brought together global leaders to really change the narrative of sport. So get away from this win-at-all-cost mentality, this hyper-competition, and really bring sport back for social good. Villanova, at the leadership of Val Ackerman, the Big East Commissioner, hosted the first regional conference, and we're so grateful that Loyola Marymount University and the West Coast Conference decided to host the second regional conference this year, Wednesday and Thursday of this week.
It's so important. You know, last year you focused on collegiate sports. This year, a little bit different. You're going younger.
Right. Val Ackerman and Villanova really focused on the collegiate athlete and the whole person and how colleges and universities can really prepare athletes for life after sport. And the Vatican and the Pontifical Council for Culture, which is leading this effort on behalf of Pope Francis, really wanted to expand that in youth sports. If we don't get to young people in terms of the importance of sports, the life skills that you get, the way in which communities can come together, if they've gotten to college, we believe that may be a little too late. And so this conference will really focus a lot on youth, parents, coaches, and it's really the vast variety of youth sports. So both those kids who have opportunities to provide to have access to sport, but also to young kids who don't have access to sport, which is precisely the work that the LA84 Foundation is about, is really giving every child an opportunity to experience a transformational power of sport.
We always say sports is a metaphor for life, and so getting through any kind of sport, you learn those life skills. So you have a panel at the conference. It's called Play Equity and Social Justice. What is that about? That
is about the have-nots. So if you look at the $15 billion youth sports market, there are 15 million young people in poverty across the country. A lot of those mirror here in Southern California who don't have access to sport, be it transportation issues, economic issues, gender issues. And so we want to call the crisis hiding in plain sight what it is. It's a social justice issue. When you think about the socio-emotional, the life skills, the health benefits, the academic benefits that young people get through sport, we feel that every child should have a right to participate in sports. And our foundation has been, for the last 33 years, providing those opportunities in under-resourced, underserved communities to make sure that every child has an opportunity to experience a transformational power of sport.
So wonderful, because often it is the cost, and that's what inhibits people to get their kids into sports. Wonderful.
Yes.
Renata, thank you so much. Renata Simril, and don't miss the Sport at the Service of Humanity. That's a cool name, Sport at the Service of Humanity Conference. It's happening this week, June 20th and 21st at Loyola Marymount University. Renata's panel on play equity and social justice will be on the first day, so don't miss it. For the entire schedule and more details, go to their site, which is mission.lmu.edu/SSH.
Thank you so much. Renata, thank you so much. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
Have fun at your conference.
Thank you so much.